So this video was really unexpected, and I didn't want to make it, and I've been trying my hardest to avoid this subject, but ultimately this video is about the downfall of moonlight.uno.
Hard drive loaded up, lost, double encoded, what? Zip up all your drinks.
Now, before anybody says anything, I've tried my hardest to speak to the owner of Moonlight, Scarecrow, or 2157, about fixing his ways and his temper. There's going to be some stuff that I showed no hyper actually in this video. I'm sorry if it looks weird. I am using a phone to record this. So, ultimately, you're gonna hear some stuff going out through here. You're gonna hear a phone call with the old dev. You're gonna hear how he actually got scammed. The owner of Moonlight got scammed. You're gonna hear about the things that have been going on with Moonlight behind the scenes that you guys just probably aren't aware of. And to put some stuff to rest. Anyways, so on screen you'll see a bunch of screenshots. People are getting banned for asking for refunds. People are getting banned for just simply saying they don't like something in the cheat or calling it garbage, etc., which is freedom of speech. The thing here that I understand from Moonlight's side is if you get banned for shit talking, you're undermining the cheat. It is in the terms of service. Asking for a refund when in terms of service says that there's no refunds does not warrant a ban. And I've told 2157 this, and I'm very, very angry about this situation. I understand people are getting banned for undermining. And, you know, the problem with getting banned in the Discord for undermining, it means they can't download the cheat because it's Discord based on a bot. So I've spoken to 2157 about this. I've spoken to him about making a new role in the Discord where you simply just give access to be able to download, but they can't type in chat and all that kind of stuff. To put it simply, he's just too lazy to do it. I showed him how to do it. I literally did it to my own Discord server to show him how easy it is to make a role like that. Refuses to do it, so there's no fucking excuse here when it comes to fixing his wrongs. Immediately, the first thing he does is ban. Clearly, and I've said this to him, I told him, you gotta be a better cheat owner. You gotta have patience. You can't be doing this with no patience. Patience is one of the hugest things that you have to learn when you get into this business, especially from his side where he doesn't have to do YouTube or anything like that on top of doing cheats. You only have to have patience for your customers, man. Now imagine someone like me who has to deal with YouTube comments, hate, all that kind of stuff, dealing with, you know, multiple websites plus customers. Like, it's not hard. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not a crazy patient person. But one thing I've learned throughout my years on YouTube and just in general, especially with my friend group who all talk shit, we all talk shit. You gotta have thick skin. You know, at the end of the day, it's your product. You want to defend your product, but sometimes the way you act about your product and the way you act about how you, not even how you act, but just how you perceive the way things are said and the way you act and the way your actions are viewed by everyone else really matters in this. So if you guys didn't know, Moonlight's update came out. They had this huge issue where the coder was working on a self code, and then that self code ended up being an aimware paste of some sort, or the aimware menu was found online by the coder. The coder swore that he never saw it online. It was private. And then 2157 was fine with it as long as it was private and all that, even though it looked just like aimware. Moving on, finds out it's public. Doesn't want to give the $500 back, then agrees to give the $500 back if I removed my comment on the Moonlight video saying that AutoHop was a scammer, or AutoBhop was a scammer. I said I'd remove the comment when he pays 2157 back, so 2157 could pay the new coder to make a new menu and make a new cheat, because obviously some of these coders do require down payments.
Well, you sent me a source off Google that wasn't changed at all.
The source I sent you, yeah. That you told me to send him the source that literally was from the beginning, the one that I got.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was off Google, and you didn't tell me it was. And I asked you to make sure it wasn't.
Off Google either. And there was a big difference. The reason that those were not the exact same. The exact same code for the functions and features, yes. I told you I changed that back to Osiris. And I'm assuming
Dude, that doesn't make any sense. That's such bullshit, bro. Stop it. Just stop it, bro. You know it's bullshit.
I told you I changed it back when we sent it to King.
So you're saying to me, that you
I
changed
have my.
all the
Do you want
features
the
to your
source
own
that it's saying?
self-code.
Do you want this? Yes, I told you that. There, I also took everything that was out of the menu except for Chams, like you said. You
It
knew that.
doesn't even look any different. Like, dude, you didn't change anything. You're just saying that.
I can literally prove otherwise. The GUI isn't gonna fucking change, you know, dipshit. GUI isn't gonna change. GUI is gonna be the fucking same from what it came
That's
from.
not what I'm talking about. You're claiming that you changed the inside code for every single feature. I
Yes,
don't
I
believe you,
did for
bruh.
each individual function before I changed it back to give it to Kitten. Yes, I did. And then you claim what I did was shitty. But if we really look at it and everybody truly knew the truth behind that, it would be way different. It would be way fucking different. If everybody knew my side of the story, it'd be way fucking different. Because you
All right,
fucking
man,
rushed me for half
sure.
the shit. I had a base I was working on that was completely self-coded that I was working on.
Where?
What do you mean where?
You said you have a base that was self-coded that you were working on, but
I
where
had a base
at?
that I was working on multiple times.
The
And I
one that
gave
you
him the
couldn't
big
get
old
to
base that I
stop
was working on.
crashing?
No, not that one. The one from the very beginning. The one that didn't have a good GUI still had all the features I was working on, though.
Yeah, well then why would you
I
give me an
implemented the
Osiris
crossbar
with
instance
AIMWare menu
over.
from Google?
It wasn't from Google. I have proof that it wasn't from Google. Don't worry. It'll be posted. All the screenshots will be posted
So you never
on the
bothered to
GitHub page.
Google it? Just to
No, I
make
never
sure?
bothered to fucking Google it because I asked him. I was like, was this online? Was this posted anywhere else? He said no, he never posted it. So it means he gave it to somebody else and that person posted it. But even if that's the
When I
case,
had paid you, you
I
were
didn't
working on a
know.
self-code and I saw it being a self-code and I know you were self-coding it. But it changed because you couldn't get it to stop crashing and then you used that Osiris menu. That's not cool, dude.
I know what you're saying is not cool, but I 110%, 100% didn't know it was online.
But it was
I
online,
promise
dude, and
to
you
God.
changed sort like
But
when I paid you the
I
money,
didn't know.
you had a self code, and I know it was a self code because I saw you doing it, and it was good work, right? It was a good menu, and I liked it. Except it had one flaw; it kept crashing. So you switched to a different source, which was fine. Except it
Yeah, I
was
switched to a
literally on
different base.
Google,
We talked about it. You said it was fine.
and now I asked my money back, and you lost your fucking mind, dude. That's it.
I personally, I told you I didn't care if you wanted your money back, and I'd pay you. But that's not the whole conversation that we had. You came at me fucking sideways.
I said one comment, and you lost your mind. I literally have it all here, dude. You can scroll up in our text messages.
Yeah, I know where I lost my fucking mind because you tried saying some shit about how
I
well
said
then or you just do a complete
one
recode and
thing,
you
and
had
you
a look at
lost
with a
it,
fucking
bro.
smiley face, and that's what made me lose it. Because
Seems like anger issues, in my
when I'm in a
opinion.
fucking corner like that, I'm gonna threaten shit, and of course I did.
Moving on from all that, the AIMWare menu has still consistently just stayed while 2157 is trying to find income to pay a new coder to start a new project. And I've told him, I said straight up to him, I said, listen, I'm not making videos on this garbage. I'm not making videos on this cheat that literally is your cheat from version 7, but with an added inventory changer and 25 plus other features completely removed from it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the hate on my channel, and it's not worth a video that he paid for. Because even though this video is going to come out contractually, I owe him a couple more videos. Like I owe him a few more videos. He bought a package off me, and I owe him those videos. So they're going to come out no matter what. Like I contractually, he paid, I got to do them. The problem is I've told him very specifically that until there's a new menu, until the cheat is back to its former glory, no one cares if it's pasted. So realistically, if you wanted to put version 7 back and then change a few things, do it. But he doesn't seem to realize that, like, he has all these people that he wants videos from, but ultimately everyone is just clowning on the cheat now, because even though it was pasted before, people really understand. Like now it's not just pasted from an open source, that has a licensing on it that says you can redistribute it, whatever. This is now an AIMWare paste directly stealing and being sold. And I think the problem with it, I hate having my rep ruined by someone else, especially someone that I've been doing business with. And it feels like I feel horrible. I feel horrible that this is happening again. Like it's happening again. I've promoted someone, it's gone good for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's gone to shit. And that's what I feel like is happening. So this video is going to really fuck up my relationship with Scarecrow, 2157, and it's gonna obviously hurt my income because he's a returning customer when it comes to buying promo a lot. But I figure you guys need to hear some of this stuff. I just needed to let you know that don't ask for refunds. Don't talk shit about the cheat if you have a sub and you're having issues. I really wish I could do something to help. Like, I don't have power at Moonlight. I can't just give you guys extended sub. I can't unban you from the Discord. But I also don't want to tell you to use a different cheat, although you should. I think Moonlight needs a huge update in terms of the cheat itself. I think 2157 needs to hire staff and pay them to take care of the community, because clearly he can't. He does not have the mental capacity to not get angry at you guys for having an opinion. And no offense to him in that way, but he definitely needs to learn that he cannot banhammer. He can't be banhammer happy. Banhammer happy. Sorry. And ultimately, for now, I'd get Moonlight if you really want to use it and you've seen the issues with it. And hope for something better when there's updates out. But for now, it just seems like Moonlight's really falling. And as much as I loved the community around it and loved the cheat for being so cheap before, it does really feel like it's slipping away slowly due to money issues. And I just feel like I'm being forced to upload so that obviously he can make money to pay for a new menu and stuff, but I don't want to feel forced to upload when I feel and I get so much hate over this product, if that makes sense. I just feel like I'm in a rock and a hard place, and I really hope that he watches this whole video, and I really hope that he takes some of my advice and just works on himself and works on the cheat, because as it stands, the fall of Moonlight is happening. And it's really up to him now on whether it crumbles and he gives up like a sad dog, or if he puts in the fucking work like a man and fixes the wrongs, unbans the people that are banned, give them the muted role, put some time and effort into it. This is not quick money. This community is not quick money. It's not going into it, selling a piece of shit and fucking walking away and banning people when you feel it. Your terms of service might matter legally, but they do not matter when it comes to your reputation. If this person that got banned recently that sent me like a literal paragraph of how they spent literally their last couple dollars that they had to get some enjoyment out of CSGO because other cheats were too expensive, and putting all this personal, effort into this message, again, to people that make decent money and to people out there that, obviously buying Moonlight is not expensive to them, they wouldn't understand. But for me to constantly get messages like this, to be told by No Hyper that people are constantly messaging him about the same thing, about, them getting banned on Moonlight for having an opinion, or, even if someone goes in, for example, Cartel's chat and goes, this is a horrible piece of fucking shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go, okay, well, you bought it. We'll work on whatever you have. But if there's no constructive criticism, I'm going to have to give you the muted role or kick you from the Discord, only because our Discord is not where you download the cheat. You will not be banned on the site for having an opinion. Ultimately, I just felt like I needed to make this video, and realistically, if we're going to be real here, I just need to get this off my chest as well. So this is, if I'm being honest, more for me than it is for you guys, but also you guys as well, because I feel like, I just feel like if nobody says anything, no one's going to do anything, and there's clearly shit that needs to get done. So hopefully this video doesn't stay up for too long and the things are fixed, but if they're not, well, I don't know what to do from here. Anyways, my name's Tabz. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.